Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with the Encircled in Friendship and the Encircled in Beauty dies. So you can get these as a bundle and save 10% if you purchase them together. Let me show you what the dies look like. I've already taken some off though. So you get 6 dies, 2 sheets, 3 on each sheet. And I have taken two off of this one because we're going to be using those. And we're going to be using these 2 stamps in here. Just a note to let you know that someone thought of you today. And before we move on to the card, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. You still have time to participate in the Connect, Craft, and Collect $25. That is by placing an order or having a party, which means just collecting orders from your friends and family, and the totals being $250 or more. When you reach that milestone, you will get a bonus $25 in Stampin' Rewards. And that is in addition to the Stampin' Rewards you already gonna earn for reaching $250, which would be $25, I do believe. So you will get $50 in Stampin' Rewards. Stampin' Rewards goes towards free Stampin' Up products, anything you want from the catalog, okay? And that is before shipping and tax. You have to reach the $250 threshold. Next up is the Expressions in Color Paper Pumpkin. Now this paper pumpkin, you have till June 10th to subscribe to get this particular one, so just a few more days. It comes with 2 Stampin' ink spots instead of 1, and it comes in a decorative keepsake box. And we also have a new host code for the month of June 2021. Please use this host code when you're placing your orders online. You can always find the monthly host code on my blog at www.honeybeestampinghive.com or on my Facebook page at Honeybee Stamping Hive. Let's get to our project. Yay! So let me show you. We have some pieces here. We have some basic white card stock. We have a sheet of gold metallic specialty paper that comes out of the gold and rose gold 6x6 metallic specialty paper pack. Let me show you the rose gold and then the gold. So we have a little piece of that. We have some of the Expressions in Ink Designer Series paper that we're going to be using. And then we have a card base of 5.5 by 8.5. scored at 4 1/4, and this is Evening Evergreen. So let's go ahead and get that ready. And what I want to go ahead and prepare some of our items. I have some adhesive sheet here. These are our adhesive sheets. They come 6 by 12 inches, and I believe you get 12 sheets in a pack. And this is great for intricate dies so that when you go to place them on your project, you don't have to worry about putting glue on all these tiny little places. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the back of our metallic gold piece. So I'm just going to take this off. There's no sticky on there, but this side is sticky. I tried to cut this just a hair smaller than what I needed, or the size of the gold metallic paper. I like to take it off in sections just in case I'm not quite on there. I won't have such a big mess. So now that is ready for when we do some die cutting. I am going to let you know that I am using the June 2021 sheet load of cards by Call Me Crafty Al, that sketch. So we're going to be using that card sketch today. So let's get started by die cutting. So I'm going to get the Big Boss out. Move my papers out of the way so we won't mess them up. And we're going to go ahead and die cut on our gold. Now this die does not cut out from the paper. you have to use this die on top of it to ensure that you're cutting it out. So let me go ahead and line this up. And because it has the adhesive sheet on there, I am going to run it through multiple times to make sure that it cuts all the way through that adhesive sheet. And before I take it apart, I'm going to flip it over, check to see that it all cut out. Looks like it did pretty good. And if you don't like the cut, if you don't think it cut all the way through, as you can see, these parts did. But if you think the intricate die parts didn't, flip your die over like this and run it through again. Oh, look how that just came out of that die. I thought I was going to have a hard time getting that out. Okay, we are going to use this one more time. And before we do, I'm going to get our basic white cardstock and my stamp. Where's my stamp? The floral image. So we're going to ink this up. I think maybe I'll do it this way because this is a medium-sized image. I'm just going to ink this up. Get a good inking on there. And I'm going to try to stamp this right in the middle. That's pretty good. And what we're going to do is, as you've seen, when we die cut this out, it cut the middle out. So I want to cut this out just like this. I just want that circle to pop on out. Okay, so we're going to bring our Big Boss back in and get this cut out. Then I think that'll be all the die cutting. Okay, as you can see, that this die does not cut out of the paper unless you use the outer ring that coordinates with it that we used on the gold. So that would be something you can just layer on top of something else. So we'll save that for later. But this is one of our main images here. And I have to get some scrap paper because we are going to do some coloring, and I don't want this. You guys know I use my scrap paper until it's like almost disintegrated. I don't want this to go through onto my mat, so we're going to be using some Pale Papaya Stampin' Blends, the dark and the light. And we're just going to be coloring. I don't like that in. We're just going to color these flowers. I am not a flower person, so I could not tell you what kind of flower this is. If this is supposed to be a color that's supposed to be on here, I have no clue. But this color matches our designer series paper, so that's what we're going to be using. Okay, now we're going to be switching to our Granny Apple Green, light and dark. And the color in the designer series paper says Pear Pizzazz, Shaded Spruce, Evening Evergreen, and Just Jade for the green colors. But it looks more like Granny Apple Green to me, so I'm going to be using that. So let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, and that is all of our coloring done. So we can move the scrap paper out of the way. Let's go ahead and get the inside of our card prepared, because this is where we're going to be doing some more stamping for our sentiment. So the sentiment is only going to be on the inside of the card. We're not going to have a sentiment on the outside. And I want to stamp this towards the top, but in the middle. Okay. And glue on a little piece of, this is the 3/4 of an inch wide, and we're going to cut it down to the size of this, which is 3.5 by 4 3/4. So we're going to cut this down to meet the length of this. Let me see. Just choose how I want it to go on here. We'll just get our scissors and cut that off. And let me see. I have another image I forgot. I need to stamp this on the inside of the card as well. This video might be a little long because I did not prep a lot of stuff in the beginning like I usually do. So bear with me. I'll try to speed up the parts that we don't really need. So I need that scratch paper back so I can color this flower. Hopefully this dries quickly. We don't want to smear. It's going to do the same thing we did on the outside. The dark and light pale papaya stamping blends with the dark and light granny apple green. This is the dark. Okay, let's go ahead and layer this onto our mat. This will be, looks like I'm running out of glue here. That's no bueno, but we will handle it. Okay, so that's that done. Now we'll just put all the rest of our pieces together. So we're going to layer everything on their mats. And if you want the measurements for all the other pieces that I did not give, you can go to Call Me Crafty Al's YouTube page and find her June 1st, 2021 video. And she will tell you how to get a link to her free PDF. And I will also link her video down below in the description box, along with links to the paper pumpkin, my online store, and a link to join my team, which I would love for you to do. Last month, when we had the Join Plus promotion, I had a goal to get 2 new team members. I did receive 1 team member, so I did not reach my goal. However, I am so grateful and happy with the team member that I did gain. It's still a good time to join Stampin' Up. You can purchase a starter kit for $99 and you will receive $125 worth of product, plus a free paper pumpkin kit, free shipping, and a business supply pack. So let's go ahead and get this glued on the inside here. Get my Stamp and Seal Plus because I don't want to have to keep shaking up this glue. So let's just go ahead and put this right here on the inside. That we held down there. And we're going to adhere this to the outside. Now you guys know I like using the liquid glue because I'm have a lot of trouble getting things straight, but we are going to work with it today. Because the Stampin' Seal Plus is not like the regular Stampin' Seal. It doesn't have much forgiveness, and I think this is just a hair too long. We might have to cut that off a little bit, but we'll come to that when we put it down. Oh no, I probably should have had my silicone mat underneath. Put another strip of this. So we're just going to do this right across the middle. Hopefully that's straight. We're going to turn it over, open it up, and trim off the excess right there. Okay. Now let's go back to our metallic gold piece. I'm going to get my little foam mat that comes with the little, what is this called? The little brush end for the Take Your Pick tool. I should have done this while it was still in the die. Okay, we got that all done, and as you've seen, the little short clip that I did show, the pieces were coming out fairly easy. It was just sitting there. I just had to push them out. So we're just going to place this right on the front of our card, centering it over this strip. Then we're going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals and pop up our little floral image right in the middle here. And yes, I'm probably going overboard with the dimensionals, but I don't want any saggy bits. Okay, so we're just going to place this right in here. Just like this, and voila, our card is done. Isn't it cute? I love it. I love these colors together. The pale papaya really pops on that evening evergreen. That is all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.